Join us today on Tax Insights as Jeff explores the nuances of personal tax management, weighing the convenience of software solutions against the expertise of professionals. From TurboTax to CPA consultations, we'll unravel the complexities to help you make informed financial decisions. Let's dive in.
Hey, it is tax season, and on the program today, let's talk about maybe some of the benefits and or concerns of individuals doing their own taxes. I know that we live in a society where a lot of times, hey, DIY, right? Just do it yourself. And I think when it comes to your finances and taxes, maybe you should lean on the experts such as Hawkins Ash.
I think that's right, Terry. Now, to preface this conversation, I think there is a lot of people that can just use the TurboTax or use the free filing systems to file their own taxes. I mean, if you have a W-2, if you have some interest, maybe the kids are out of the house, so it's just, you and your spouse. I think that's just fine to use those tax softwares because they're going to give you the correct answer the majority of the time.
Okay.
I think when your life starts to get a little more complicated or when you have changes in your life, that's the time that you really want to sit down and at least talk with a CPA to say, okay, do I need you right now? Can I use you just for some advice along the way? Or, how should we go forward?
Yeah. And I think, that's great to point out that for some people, using those programs like TurboTax is okay. But you're right. Once things start to get a little bit complicated, it feels like a little complication actually is a lot of complication.
Yeah, because you would think, we talked a lot about this gig economy,
Yes.
a lot of side jobs. And although it may seem very simple to people, I'm just kind of driving for Uber or I'm delivering this or delivering that. It does add complexity to your return. And there's things now that you can deduct that you were never able to deduct before, from your house items to car items to things like that. And unless you're really going to dig in deep, you're just not going to know what those are.
Yeah. And I think, again, that is one of the benefits of working with Hawkins Ash is that you guys are the experts. Like, the changes in the tax laws a lot more than just the average individual who's just trying to do this once a year.
Right. And then the other reason, Terry, is, there's a lot of times when you have transitions in your life, maybe that first child is born or maybe that, your child goes to college. Or even you're getting closer to retirement and all of a sudden, this W-2 income that you just report on your return all these years, now that's changed. And maybe there's pension income and Social Security and other things that, like I said, are just going to add complexity to your return.
Yeah.
Those are the times I think you at least want to have the conversation with a CPA.
And I also think it's good to point out, too, that the IRS, the government, generally is not going to just say, oh, well, you didn't know about this law, we'll forgive you, right? I mean, ignorance is no excuse oftentimes for the law. And with the tax law, there are a lot of things that you must know about.
You are correct. And the other thing, Terry, is that the IRS will certainly let you know if you paid too little in tax.
Right.
A lot of times they won't let you know if you paid too much.
Yeah. Why is that, right? Hey, you didn't pay us enough, or you know what? You overpaid us. Yeah. We're not going to tell you that part. So again, the experts at Hawkins Ash, you guys are here for individuals, families, businesses. Jeff, what is the best way for our listeners to reach out to you guys?
I would go right to our website, which is hawkinsash.cpa. Go to that CPA HQ section, and then also go to Twitter, YouTube, and those kind of things to catch content just like this.